ebra omo year second surgery no omo san akom no omo bie so no they were rushing into omo twitwa through some nerves and into no after the second surgery no nerves no ba bia omo twitwa no affected me say me into I'm disabled. I'm permanently now disabled. Mean to me fully function with my two hands. To actually there no. I started bleeding to say there what be a pipe no. Me winyane.
Yes.
Me winyane. I've questioned God. I was in the middle of my ministry. The peak of it. Why this? But
it's another great day on God's green earth. I welcome you once again to another edition of Let's Pray. This is a unique program that we've designed to pray with you. I don't know what you may be going through in your life right now, but there is one thing that I do know for sure, that we have a Redeemer who always listens to our prayers. As we always do, we're going to begin this program with a segment which we call My Story. A special guest, Pastor Enoch Affum. Pastor Enoch Affum, he was very active in the ministry. Somehow along the line, the ministry was cut short. BBC, and we are going to find out. And Yama is CEO, Nequaya Yankopon, it's me a fast, so a uni frame. Pastor, if you memo acquire a balance spirit, mediso.
Yeah.
It was segment I had to need in My Story. Pastor, your Bible share was sitting and if I be Briaton, North America, Ghana. And a baby who ye now yet tragedy so I think say this might be an opportunity for other people to know the full story and then quite a point me for so a you frame. You can say Pastor Enoch Affum and I said Dr. Enoch Affum only wine in a quick
Dr. Enoch Affum Obia na ne papa is in the ministry.
I see.
And somewhere along the line, Onyame Efre no say ono so Umbra ministry mo. And Misha see free Ghana and I'm the bar North America ha. Ebeboa ma ye Onyame adwuma kakra.
Medasi afi mame bie biem kakra. Tina o papa ne hwan? No so ye sofo.
Papa the late Pastor J.K. Affum.
Oh, I see.
The late J.K. Affum no oye juma almost every part of Ghana. Wow. Those who are in Ghana there. Ubia nim the late J.K. Affum.
All right. Inti Ghana infana motina infana mufri pa.
Oh, me fan say yenyini I was Sunyane area. But ubisa se Ghana here you try so they make Ghana there. You try baby. Baby any ho in Ghana, Papa Nko Yejma ho, enti chinchiri we know every place in Ghana.
Pastor, what's now for old Papa so for there is this notion among for takers as so for not to push your mama into the ministry. The person will be say, oh Papa push you and as one of ministry.
Me Papa am pushing me, but make us okwe say me. That is a nice way of putting it, because to have a son in the ministry was an honor. Not just an honor to him, but of dreams say when the money be to come into the ministry and you can say and through a very nice way, what Adjei Mitata into the ministry.
Yeah, for so.
That is a whole story. Maybe another time you'll be an opportunity to talk about that.
Medas na washasi masanity now had
that be not me hard in a crowd. Send your family animal. Make us a man and I'm the coolest. Maybe those, virtues in the man, men are all mine, a zero on me, because of all my siblings, I'm saying that may a little bit different.
Now, you say,
na make a Hawaii 7. Yes. Na me mission fin ho. Unfortunately, 3 or 3 more amanaka 4.
Yansho was it in Washasi no net say Nessica Wufi one finding hardship more and I said no, I shall say.
Oh, so Ufa Ghana, so for the Adjuma in those days, there.
Now, about you see bike and I know so away from me.
When I'm from, and you know, men can say I'm watching baby, but Yamia Dumna Daruma. Na ye decision dear, what me put you through secondary schools. You know, I would say it was tough, but it was okay.
Yanko ministry. Abrabena finally, who decided to become ministry?
Okay, it's a very, very interesting question. My goal, you know, said the Ghana, make secondary school. And after secondary school, in reality, me call medical school.
I see.
And my opportunity in those days, na as I say, me best idea wa America. But opportunity no na me here sika. Na so na sika ho ayedin.
I see.
Then somebody, by God's grace, came along. Na meneni di nkomo se omwa me no. Ono so throw a challenge bi ma me. Na challenge I will throw di ma me ne say or sponsor me am school America there. But ya started school be wo Ghana near friend say Valley View. In those days, you know, near friend Adventist Missionary College. Se meko ho dia. Yes, I'm spending in school ho nyina obetua me school fees amame.
Wow.
So I went to Valley View on full scholarship. And you know, me call Valley View so no na options in yemi pe. Either say obey theology and I obey business.
I see.
And another so I was heading to do science. And the options in the movie no emphitime. Now me share the two no, and I'm saying you must settle for theology.
I see.
So before I knew it, you know, I was done with theology, and they were calling me into the ministry.
Pastor, medasi yemra wabusiam zu kakra na afi yemra tamao adwuma kakra we no Ghana. Wabusiam woni clear family no. Sisi mu yese umay say na oyire.
Me yere baako.
Oyire baako.
And me manzo so miensa. Me obema baako and ma mienu. Yes.
Omunyina wo him fese.
Omunyina e wo Washington DC.
I see. So na mo bentram kakra.
Ai kakra.
Okay, nti Ghana we school no we ye adwuma kakra ansa na oba bucha.
Yes, me we school no ye me koye internship wo go so for about 6 months. And after the internship no ye me eco start a district. Your friend is Sankore district. Intimina me koye the pioneer pastor for the Sankore district. First district pastor, a district of 7 churches.
Wow.
Until a branch my way school fresh. Near the Miko share quite more. It's not easy cry, but it was a learning experience. Until ho and because stars here a years of Ujuma. And son I made free ho.
Okay, Pastor, ministry no be what in favor say. Wana we active ministry for how long?
America say my year active ministry for about 32 years.
32.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, brebe na oba amanoni.
Wow. Me ba abrochre around 1987 na me free Ghana.
Okay.
But no na me gusua me nenam esuade. Me ko Sweden ekoye adwuma kakra. Me free ho no me besuade e wo Jamaica. Me free ho no ansana me ba US abetwa so abeye magician.
Yenshe North America, I think say nipa bebre na be hu more e wo adwuma wa ye wa hase. Adwuma me ye hu adwuma ben na America dey say nkan ho me nka se bi afa ho edema ben na wo hwe o ministry in the North America ha no wotimi ye ansana.
Well, fortunately, Abraham bedrew her in the late 88, you know. The phenomenon say now Afena Ghanaian churches sorry.
I see.
And then I happened to be in the Washington DC area as a student. And you know, yɛyɛ ne sɛ ne yɛn nso so yɛbɛ plant a church ɛwɔ Washington DC area.
I see.
And so by the grace of God, nkakra no yɛhyɛ aseɛ a yɛnenam yɛfrɛfrɛ yɛn ho yɛte sɛ Ghanafoɔ bi aba, then we invite them. Enti kakra no yɛtumi plante the church ɛwɔ Washington DC.
Wow.
Now bear in mind they say deɛ meka kyerɛ wo no, even though me the theology and the Bible kyerɛ na meisua theology no, I realized that I had no idea say there will be a church in North America for me to pastor. So I did a second major in computer science.
I see.
And I'm a certified computer network engineer.
Oh.
And for over 15 years, I was a systems administrator for a company in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
And I did that for about 10 years. And then after doing that 10 years, me transfer at the World General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, the World Health Quarters, and so ebe year computer juma for over 5 years.
Wow.
And sana me move into full-time ministry. But time I system administration computer work in India, so now I plant church alongside
Now you
can me pastor.
I know say I might have similar experience with you. Finally, then I make it that move. I know say computer science, there's money in there more than the ministry.
Yes.
What made you make that finally? Obi our year juma. I know say kawo ya bosi say maybe our year juma DC General Conference.
Yes.
Finally, then I make it total move.
Well, like you said, I rose through the ranks to become a systems administrator. I was making some good money, but yes, still no. Now somehow no, mahunu say me calling is in the ministry. And you know me ye imagine say computer science no am ye no. Me de beba be ye adwuma rather instead say me ye ma corporate world no. Me ba be ye ama onyame. Enti na me de move at the bar asori no. Said be ya me de me computer knowledge no, me de be boa asafo no. Enti no a horse no me flexibility say metimi eye me computer adwuma no so esan ye church na adwuma na me hwe so na enti sa marriage between the two eboa ye eboa facilitate.
But finally we move total.
Finally what happened and say ebra me ba church I always tell them say me first calling say me disofo. Na anytime opportunity beba say me nkoye a full-time pastor no. Major computer no honamako.
I see. In case you just join us, you know the wish your friend or let's pray. Na segment I drew so no. A segment ye ne Dr. Enoch Affum ye hwe na brabo mu nsam ni ministry ne na brabo mu adesua ebetimi anya ani anwawade bia onyankopon efa so eye man. Pastor Afi yankob the main issue so. Pastor, all right. I can just say your ministry was cut short.
Yes.
Not as planned. Eye day. My full story Pastor.
All right, me da say. It all happened said you okay say I was very vibrant. I was very, very involved in the North American Ghanaian churches here. My North American Ghanaian churches president. Me one person. I was the treasurer for 8 years.
Wow.
Then I became the secretary for 8 years. Then I became the president for another 8 years.
And I said James White to be unchair.
Exactly. And I've done it all.
I see.
And one evening, in the middle of the night, something strange happened. All of a sudden, I felt severe pain on the left side of my body, my shoulder, eba, me naiha. And especially Mekong, the pain was so excruciating, so painful. And I didn't know what was happening. Mayuri happens to be a nurse. And now my dream said, "Me my dream no, me lay my dream no. Now my dream me say me stroke." And me nyane na juno bisa ne say, obi nya stroke.
What are the symptoms?
What are the symptoms? How does it look or feel like? Because what I'm having, and the whole night, I couldn't sleep.
I see.
And anymore ya atete kakra no. And I make a chair and say, on farming call emergency because baby I drew no, it was too much. And a brow made me call emergency no. Na pain no, na my blood pressure has skyrocketed way up because obi a will pain more.
Vital signs.
Vital signs na my pressure so cholesterol. Enti no almost so mo concern at that time and they say omo betime the pressure no abafam. So they kept giving me medication my pressure no abafam. Not knowing say they were not treating the cause of the pain no. Enti bra omo go so mame pressure adro sa pressure adro no eye kakra no me pressure no eba fam. My pain no adjo kakra. But unfortunately, it went to the other extreme. The blood pressure and so assigned by too low. And also they may pass it out. Yeah, because of the low pressure. And also no nyamiadum omotimi stabilize. But he stabilize no. Still na pain no ikura me kon and me shoulder no. Now I was still feeling it. And about 5 days later, I decided to say, make a different emergency from the previous hospital, make another hospital. And until I make the new hospital. Now, me come masam no. What they did, and they said they gave me some pain medication. A bra pain no bad from one pay, and now my pressure no so a bad from. And then immediately after that, Omo requested say minkoye MRI. And the MRI no buy, and Omo say manya your friend says spinal stenosis. From C2 all the way to C6. Now the vertebra are bones, cartilages is separating media from C2 all the way to C6 is gone. Enti bone no abegina bone so. Now there is another area bia cartilage it pushy into the spinal canal and air pressure put pressure on the spinal cord and none na mommy pain on my left side.
Wow. In fact, in case of Shana, Pastor cartilage, why you confused? Adjei, make us a cushion.
Cushion,
I did that, no pain, so send a better entry and
sanity.
And none in every free hole.
In every hole, but were pushing itself into the spinal canal, into a choku, the spinal cord. Now, area no a choku spinal cord, a honor nerves no a by my right and my left side, a war. Until I me feel pain, I want my left side. Well, doctor no hunu ya no or catch me say, the old no, a bit here so by surgery. But Omokan so say it has to do with my spine or namisro. And the Okan and say, menko yes surgery, menko na omuwo injection bia omubetime ede amame. Na meko G injection no a be reduce me pain no amamatime a function. And I thought to say the lesser of the two evils, and then they said, meko akogisa injection and to make call for sa injection treatment and pounds so no omuwo me no
pain is what
pain no if you homa meet me sign but to my so a function for a while.
Now could you debiana
a program bia omode ma wo within a certain period. They say we are na no na me vie no na me call me routine doctor ho and I me can story ni na kire no and I say no me nsan koye another MRI emra Sa injection no ani a woman into no. Na spinal deterioration no koso. Na enso so no injection into na mente. Ai enti no time wa mesan ko twa MRI by bio no. Na afede aye worse. Wow. Na said the doctor no hunu no wo MRI no so no. Asemo kai ne say yanye immediate surgery. Na se me hwiase a me paralyze it from my neck down. Wow. The way I na enkase na ye wo ho no se menya severe fall bi a ebetimi serious ebetimi ma paralyze it. Sometime no one so na me was school me doctoral program. Na as I say me kwatwere one exams bi. Enti me ne doctors no schedule say me wie exams no a ade chi a meba na maba be ye and nyame so hwe me ma me kwatwere nso hwe ne kama. Enti ade chi ye no a me na me drive ye and me na me yire you call hospital and I'm checking in. Until now, you quack started na ya surgery no.
Mami mbebaka. Tama or casa chose o titwa one share be paralyzed from Ukon Ebadan. How do you feel?
Well, I didn't challenge it because of the pain me go through. No, who said something was fundamentally wrong. Now, the subsequent question of Mubisa and said, Matiashi severely pain, and I said, many serious accident to be pain. Because said the name the no. Just will be a when you severe accident to be pain, now where you're treating a year, and I say when you fall, but men so mean go through a mobia. To me, name say, mediano say a genetics bio, defects be in genetics bio, I cannot tell. But or share situation, you know, no, say no, say yeah, corrective surgery in Temwa, a bit me are your words.
That way, share Pastor Affum Kwa Yaria, in fact, one man who da a best shot in the ministry, no, or my own, the broader picture of it. Syria, Yabeko Empire. In case of any prayer request, as the program goes on, you can drop in your prayer request in the comment section. Ubet me at Tessie through Facebook, YouTube, and even Zoom. Krano, your account no Facebook. Ubet me Adjei. Pastor, I think my question, my last question, more and answer me Pastor, upon all these difficulties, you know, how did you and the family took the whole situation?
Well, you know, me no and I may go through no dear. It was tough, but my wife name Nkwala no. Honestly, at that point, you know, na omu nim the enormity of the problem. No, okay. All they know, and they say, I had some pain. Na me call you know, almost say I need some surgery. Me so no, I saw say all of a sudden no obia menyare. Now all of a sudden bibia basa no. I wasn't sure what was going on. And you know, not me pie born and say, met me a surgery, no. Now I corrected whatever is the problem, no. Now met me a bet to us. Initially, no, na me yamu in shishime. I rather thought to say, so mo ye not pain free wa. Na me hotomia anka and no and many bedroom.
Surgery, no. It's a young surgery room. Was it successful?
Surgery no was successful. It took 6 hours.
Wow.
Omo ye bibia your friend is a fusion. Me ne oti ha say you know. Me ne oti ha say you know. Free me C2 all the way to C6 you know. And nadia shishemu a screws boom. Wow. The surgery was very successful. Me recover come up. But now omo keep me for observation. Na omo ye surgery no omo ye 2 incisions. Ba kun wo me kon ho ha. And na omo antina mark wo ha na omo ye kese pa so e wo me kon achi. Ohunu me kon achi a obehu sekutwa wo ho. Na emu bia no omo di tubes bi hihye mu a omo de collect fluid any excess blood. Until the 3rd day no omu buy say omu be tubes, you know. That is where everything. That is the beginning of the story.
Wow.
That is the beginning of my tragedy, and that's the beginning of the mess.
What mess?
Well, omu tube, you know. Animu diya na eba kama omu tu achire diya no. I started bleeding to say diya we be pipe no. Omu try say ombe stop the blood flow no na omu ntimi en stop. Na in the process no me could do ye. Omu afraid the whole hospital, my doctors and nurses, it be try me who she I because not my CZ, my breathe, nothing. I was dying. All my vital signs were going down. And they had to rush me back to the OR to find out what is going on. Omo rush me back, omo sign could be incision, so. And when omo discover, I said, the previous surgery, no, omo minya blood clot. And a blood clot, settled on my spinal cord. And they had to clean it. And no ma me could do ye no. Na ebra omo ye second surgery no, omo sign akomu no omo bieso no. They were rushing into omo twitwa through some nerves. And after the second surgery no, nerves no baby omo twitwa no affected me say me no nyina. I'm disabled. I'm permanently now disabled. Mean to me fully and function with my two hands.
Tiana bimka say when your stroke is new stroke.
And your stroke. Me nya stroke with that.
I see.
And to me dear no nerves na omo ekati through the nerves. And to na mean to me trimming some mean to me moamin sa mean to me and famine sa no enye ma bebre.
Pastor, in all these, I cut your ministry crash short, I didn't know from the dinner office they show be our share right now.
Also for a very much easier. Say obi go through problems it's okay, God will take care of you. But when you're going through it, it's a different ball game. But that experience and also so no Emma uhunu say onyame ebenema. I've questioned God. I was in the middle of my ministry.
The peak
of it. Why this? But onyame ni mni awoye. Or say madam adore sumamu bebre. And I have come to accept it to say unyame enimni awoye na wose ade nyina mu no yemfa enase emfa emano obi a wo go through bia no I know say it's difficult but on kai say unyame enya animu unyame enya mimu masam no ameka ne sa no eye bre na ma ye kwan mi wunyane
yes
mi wunyane because say me code details ne all that I went through
now the picture of the surgery, who medical knowledge,
yes.
The type of surgery, of course.
Yes.
And in the midst of that kind of surgery, now signing a code.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
And but I've learned say, nyame ene boye humban nyame ne saye yare nyame ne hwe so na de nyame ebe mana ba yen so bia no yentimi nka se eye pi ma yen kra.
Yada erade ase Dr. Affum yada wase se woni ye share your life experience minim se wo hwe me ebia wo ha no obi kan e change job ana ebia pastor Affum die eso e che o ni nyina mu no yemfa aseda ema nyankopon sometimes we can't understand obi o nyankopon adwuma de ka aden na yesu nyankopon e cut in short wabra Bible na say apafo adwuma no so nanso apafo no eso but in all no. We
have lots of videos for you. Please subscribe to our channel, Adjei Family Ministry.